welcome to tonight's video recap. We hope you enjoy everything that we're bringing to you tonight.
So welcome again to another fantastic evening of highlights from Aachen, and it's probably my favourite one is the five-star Grand Prix Dressage test, and we've picked 4 fabulous tests. There was many fantastic tests, but we have Charlotte Desjardins, we have Theresa Nielshagen, we have Dorothy Schneider, and we have Isabel Worth. We have some fabulous commentary from some English commentators that were commentating on this at Aachen. So I'll let you sit back and enjoy their commentary and enjoy the performances. It's very interesting to think that Isabel's horse, the last you'll see, won. And it's very interesting to see the top lines and the conditioning, the activity, the ground cover of all the horses and the slightly different way that they all move. I can't say which was my favourite, but perhaps it was Showtime. But anyway, let you enjoy and have a fantastic 20 minutes watching these beautiful horses. So here we go with Charlotte first.
Quality horses, and she's clearly one of the best riders, and she's proven it as well with, like you mentioned, since she stopped competing with Valegro, she's proved that she has come back really quickly with really good quality horses and big scores.
Third of the riders for the British squad with Louise Bell and Charlotte Fry already having gone. She completes the triumvirates that are here.
Very good start. Clean 5 strides backwards in the rein back. Could have been a little bit more lifted, but
yeah,
nonetheless clean, and yeah, she gets 7.5, 7.5. Yeah, and wow, now look at this passage. And she just sits beautifully, and it looks so easy. Oh, slight loss of rhythm there at the beginning of the piaffe, but she picked it up. Perhaps there could be a bit more of activity behind in the hind legs, but the horse has so much knee action. Nice extended walk. Very good collected walk. Forward. It's a marching walk. Sometimes we forget, some riders, including myself also, the collected walk is not a slow walk. It's a moving forward walk, a willing walk, controlled, cadenced, but forward thinking. Now it's better in the hind legs, I think. Yeah, better the second piaffe. Ooh.
Just back on those scores on the collected walk, the transition, putting her back up to 7.1 there, 77. Passage rising to 8.
Nice counter transition. Looking back at the collected walk, scores, you're right, the judges didn't give her too high points. Maybe it was too free or too... My mistake. Wow, big 2 tempies.
Canter just short of the 8 mark, 7.9 averaging out there.
Very good flying change after the extended canter. Very nice start to the zigzag. And very good ending. Good. Huge 110 piece. Am I seeing 9s in there?
Well, looks good. Coming out as an 8 on the zigzag half pass, and then yes, 8.2, some 9s in there, as you say, the one-time tempi. Pushes her up to 78. Getting close on that leading scores. Flying changes 8.
Huge extended trot. Nice. There we can see the passage, I think, a bit more active. Oh. Okay. Yeah, she picked it up. Wow. It's like as if the horse gets a little bit angry getting close to a transition. He's wanting it. He's wanting it.
Come on, let's get it done.
Yes.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of 9 scattered in there. The spectator trending score 78.203. And let's remind ourselves some of the best scores that we've seen so far. Dorothy Schneider on 80.609. Jessica on Bedder-Verdel on 79.
Super performance from Charlotte Dujardin, and the crowd is happy for her. It's been a while since the last time
it was about
she has competed here.
2014, I think, was the last time.
That's right.
There we go, 79.152, second best score so far. Well, we talked about building partnerships. 3 shows they've had together so far this season.
That's quick.
Judge at E 80, judge at H 79.891, judge at C 80.652, judge at M 77.935, and judge at B 79.283 there for Charlotte Dujardin. The thing that you watch Charlotte is she just always, for me, always seems to have time doing everything, doesn't she?
That's actually very true. That's actually quite interesting that you say that, because it's spot on. It's like as if they own the moment, you know,
Yeah.
They're in no rush.
Heathland in the recent Nations Cup freestyle there, and third in the Grand Prix on a score of 77.739. In Heathland it was similar there, what Grand Prix in Ugahan 74.130. Aachen this year in the Grand Prix 73.891, so it's been on the climb through there.
Great horse, great rider, and always, yeah, fun to watch how the Swedish riders fight for their spot on the team, right?
Yeah.
Always very tight and with high scores. The first time that I saw this horse compete live was at the European Championships in Gothenburg, 2017. Yeah, I was so impressed by his, I don't know, he had that special presence. Most likely because he's a stallion, right? And he has that special look in his eye.
I am here. Therese. There are set test, of course, for the Grand Prix. It's a Grand Prix special later on in the week.
Huge half passes in the trot. Very, very good crossing and powerful. Perhaps there could have been a bit more lift in the rein back.
I was just going to say there was a little drag.
A little bit Michael Jackson.
Yeah, moonwalking there a little. I was trying to look for the right term. I'm sure there's a right term in there somewhere, but we'll go with those for the moment.
Nice Piaf. Looked like he was going to lose a little bit the cadence, but Therese rode him, I think, very well. Passage could be a bit more energetic, a bit more active. I think there could have been a bit more lift, but yeah, but it's cadenced and yeah, good extended walk. He could have, I think, a bit more in the top line, a bit more activity. He could be a bit more ground covering. It's a little bit short. And I think the collected walk could also be more steady in the contact.
We see just sitting above the 74% mark at the moment. He's still collected walk mark 6.5, averaging off that.
Now we see a little bit with his kneesing. He's a little bit tense. And the Piaf transitions to the Passage. And a good, precise canter transition. Beautiful canter quality. Really nice hind leg action. Yeah, good.
See, climbing up closer to that 75 mark.
He swings a little bit to the left in the flying change, but huge canter flying changes every second stride. Yeah, there we go. Wow.
Let the engine run.
Yes.
Over the 75% now. 7.8. .5, that extended canter.
The one tempos were a little bit, I think, slow and not so pushing forward, but nonetheless clean and not a mistake.
We'll still get a good score.
Most likely. Perhaps not his highlight,
Yeah.
but not a bad score for sure. Good flying change in X. Wow, the canter pirouettes are for sure one of his highlights. Also the Piaf, I think the collected work, how much he sits and he pushes, because he has a lot of strength in his hind legs, and yeah, that's really, really good.
Yeah, that flying change here, average, I would say, an 8.2 for the pirouette right as an average score.
I think any exercise over the 8 is means that it's a really good job, well written and good quality. And then of course the 9s and the 9.5s or even 10 is just excellent.
We've seen the odd 10 thrown in here today.
Yeah. Not perfect, it's excellent, right? Because there are different ways you can get a 10, different quality.
It's a whole different can of worms that we won't open right now. There we go. It's spectator scoring, judging at 74. I think the actual scoring going to come above that. More around 75, 76 there. Spectator judging scoring coming out at 75. The final scores to come in from our judges for the official score of Dressage of Sweden.
And now we can really see the stands getting packed.
Can't think why. 76.956 Therese Nilshagen and Dante Valentino for Sweden. There we see 76.956, judge at E 76.304, judge at H in the 76 mark as well, 5.22. Judge at C 78.804, judge at M 77.174, and judge at B 75.978. But as you say, the stands packing out. They're alluding to this final strong group that we're about to see.
And yeah, I look forward to seeing their ride today. Should be exciting.
Doherty then, as you say, a combination they've been together before now, right through to Rio, the last Olympics, top medal position there, and amongst this strong all-female German team. Heinlein Hangberg, Dorothy Schneider, Jessica von Brede-Wendel, and of course Isabel Wert still to come this afternoon. And with a very strong start in terms of scoring, already over the 80 marks.
Also, I think very nice contact. You see how loose her curve rein is, and nice frame, and yeah, very good. Oh,
hello.
Yeah, it can get really quiet in there, and then the slightest noise, there's just so much concentration, so much focus, that the slightest noise sounds like thunder.
Yeah. We're 5 steps in the rain back. Score coming more into the 75 mark now, the extended trot picking up the scoring there again. Pushes it back over 76.
Very calm, very also precise, very steady. I would have liked perhaps a bit more spark. I think they can give a bit more in the Piaf Passage, but perhaps Dorothy is preferring again a more conservative start.
As you say, it depends on your horse and what you want to play. You don't want to lose something for later.
Exactly, especially not right before the walk.
Goes into that extended walk. Let's walk another on the double coefficient, so over the score now pushing back up again, over 78%. And the passage, well, the transition good at 7.9.
Again, I think a little bit lack of spark in the Piaffe, but yeah, it's so precise and so correct and really sitting. And okay, now look at that passage. Wow, it's like if they were on the moon and they were without gravity.
Yeah.
They're really so much suspension.
Yeah, scoring over the 9 with that. Same there, 8.8. Collected canter just dropping a little back in the 779.025 so far.
That's a powerful extended canter. You could even hear each stride.
Benefits of a quiet arena. 8.2 for the extended canter.
In the lead so far.
Yeah. Looking good at the moment for the German squad once again. Flying changes coming out as the 8s.
I'm not sure if there was a mistake there or just a difference in the top line. Maybe all of a sudden he got a little bit tense, and I don't know. Let's see now the score for the 110 piece. I'm not sure if I saw a slight mistake in the hind leg.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that comes back on the scoring. Just over 5. But then the pirouette left, making up for some of that.
I think I liked the first pirouette a bit better than a bit more than the second pirouette. I think he could have set a bit more. But nonetheless, super quality and good scores for sure. Just take a look at these scores.
Yeah.
Some of us are not even able to reach these scores in the freestyles, that you get the creativity or the artistic scores mixed with the technique.
When you're sitting at 8s, 9s, and even the odd 10 at this point.
They are the best in the world. So nice to see. Nice Piaffe. I think this is my favorite Piaffe out of the 3. Good. 9s.
Yeah,
for
well.
the transitions. Wow, look at this.
Spectator scoring, putting you at 78. I think you might even be conservative out there compared to what our judges might come up with for this one as they get to the halt. It's looking as though they could be a 79 plus score. Final scores coming in.
Close to the 80s. Let's see if she's able to finish in the 80%.
Close to the 80s, worth it?
Worth it? Is that even a question? Wow, super.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Which is your real highlights out of that? I mean, you were very impressed with that.
I think the calmness. I think that you could see a lot of, perhaps besides 1 or 2 times that you see the horse got a little bit spooky or intense, overall in the collected work, you could see that they were really working together. The horse was really calm, listening to every single one of her aides. And the transitions were, I think, a huge highlight. Good pirouettes, big extended trots. A super performance by Dorothy, which gives her, let's see if she is on first place.
I think she will be. We'll get that official score coming through, but I feel it's going to be a big one. We're looking at the 80 mark, Dorothy Schneider and Showtime FRH. And as you say, to be achieving those scores in the Grand Prix is a different level, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think it's really exciting that we're getting more and more rider-horse combinations that are either scoring above 80 or really close to the 80%. Which hungry for more.
Yeah.
Always striving for the victory and a higher score, and yeah. I hope to one day be the male version of Isabel.
You've got time. It's fine.
That's also very true. She's a role model.
It's fascinating. You look through this horse's records, and I'm looking at 2009, going back to 2014. And since 2014, every international competition has got a 1 next to it.
Yeah.
There isn't a 2 or a 3 or anything else. It's just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 all the way through. Well, let's watch them in action. This horse by Bellissimo for fantastic owner Madeline Winterschutzer, of course. Top owner with Isabel in dressage, Luc Gebierbaum in jumping, and right the way across the board eventing too as well.
The rein back could have been a bit more clear. So elegant.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the term. Elegance.
It's elegance, but you look at Bella Rose there, and just also power. It's
Absolutely.
the combination of the two together. How you know, it's not just looking like a light dancer that's elegant. It's all that power with it too.
It all just is so natural for her. Passage Piaf, just so easy. Seems like Isabel had maybe something in her tailcoat becoming loose, and she was tightening it. You could hear the spectators also.
Yeah, okay, what's she doing?
I wonder what the judges think about, like, what happens if you all of a sudden have to adjust that, or if you sneeze and you cover.
I don't know. It's in theory they're looking at the movement of the horse, aren't they? And if nothing changes, I guess, well, off we roll. There we see.
One-handed extended walk. There we go. Nice.
Not ideal, but there we go. Sitting above the 80s. Should walk 7.1.
So much lightness, you know, so soft in the hands and the reins. Wow, that's top. Slowly. Ooh, okay.
Transition
9.8.
9.8.
Look at that.
Well, some 10s it's got to be, and then
Goals.
just a tough one. Throw A9 in would be, I guess, where you come to there. 9.3 from the Passage. To canter back in the 7s.
Clearly in front so far.
Yeah.
With almost 84%. I wonder what's her record in the Grand Prix. Must be somewhere up there.
With this horse?
Yeah, with Bella Rose.
Well, Tryon last year for the Grand Prix was 84.829. And that would be where they are.
So quite close to her personal best. 1% difference. I was lucky enough to witness that in person.
Yes.
It was just, wow, emotional. Goosebumps.
No, it was good. Goosebumps, absolutely.
Pity mistakes in the 110 piece.
I know, phenomenal week for her at the World Championships last year.
Very expensive mistake, bringing her down to second place actually with 80%. Let's see if she can bring it back up. $4.2 for the 110 piece. Yeah, very expensive.
.7 pirouette right. Dorothy Schneider with the best individual score of the day so far, an 80.609.
Super. Yeah.
So, welcome back again from me for the final centre line of Isabel Worth and the fabulous credentialed Bella Rose, an absolute expert in Piaffe and Passage for sure. And by the look on her face already, she's got that look. She's got that Isabel Worth look like, beat that. Her way that she rides the test, she never, ever gives up a mark, and it's obvious by looking at this mare. Some of the others may be more beautiful, but she certainly knows how to pick up marks, and she certainly did it. Amazing. Of course, those fantastic marks in the Piaffe and Passage and the tempo in and out of those transitions gained her the highest marks. Very German in very German company, and everyone was overawed. It was a fantastic test. Well done. She won the Grand Prix, she won the Special, and she won the Freestyle. The Freestyle being on the last day, and it was her 50th birthday, and what a great celebration. Look at those marks, 83, 81, 82, 83, 83. So 82.783, sensational. Fantastic job. I've got to say, I think my favourite might be Showtime all the same. But look at the way she can walk out on a relaxed rein, clapping to the crowd with Bella Rose, who was a very hot and excitable horse in the beginning. Total harmony between this horse and this rider, and a fantastic performance, as you can hear.
She's happy. And that's how you do it.
That's exactly how you do it, Isabel Worth.
Thank you for watching tonight's video recap with Equestrian Life. We'll see you next time.